guys, it's Becky Brosette. I'm coming to you today on day 10 of our Core de Force experience. On tap today, MMA Shred once again and Core Kinetics for the second time. So make sure you're getting those ab workouts in. Remember, this program is a core shredding program, but you gotta do the work. So show up for your core kinetic workout. Remember, it's 15 minutes. You can do it back to back with MMA Shred or save it for a later time in the day if you ran out of time. That actually happened to me today, so I did it separated from my original workout. So I want to talk to you today about form and technique. We've done MMA Shred and MMA Speed a couple times, and I'm hoping that you are focusing on your form and technique. I have seen some videos, and I'm not pointing at anyone in specific, but I've seen some videos of people doing the moves and the form and technique is not there. So I wanted to give you my tips on how to focus on your body movement, being aware of what your hips are doing, what your shoulders are doing, and what your feet, most importantly, are doing. So let's start with basic punches. So standing in dominant stance, whatever that may be for you. For me, that's a left leg forward. I want you to put your hands on your hips and really focus on how your hips are twisting and your feet are twisting in order to throw a proper punch. So this is a cross, right? Cross is the back arm coming forward and punching. So in that movement, what your hips are doing is turning forward. You remember, your hips are kind of in a diagonal when you have your guard up. They're not forward. Your feet are not forward like this. They're turned at an angle. So when you do a cross and you throw that forward punch, your feet have to twist. Your hips have to twist. So I want you to stand there, dominant stance, and twist on your feet into a cross punch. This is what it feels like this. Your shoulders and hips are both coming around. That's where the power comes, from your hip. If you're doing this, because I've seen it, quite different from this, am I right? This is not punching. This is dancing or something. Maybe Latin dancing. So you're putting your guard up, your fists are touching your cheeks, and you're gonna bring it across. Your foot, your back foot is coming up, your heel is up. Now on a jab, same thing. Even though it's a slider motion, your hips are still turning. Your foot is here and now it's here. Your heel is up. When you throw that punch, yes, there's a hip motion. The power's coming from your hip. If you're doing this, that's quite different than this. And make sure your abs are squeezed and your abs are engaged at all times. Now let's do, let's say a elbow, which is an MMA Shred. There's tons of elbows. Let's say a regular forward elbow. Same thing. Your guard is up and your elbow comes in. Your hand mine physically touches my chest, my hand, and I twist. Do you see how my foot comes up? Same thing on the opposite side. Your whole body is turning and your abs are squeezing. If you're doing this and your feet are stationary, it's not correct. So I want you to grab a mirror, grab your phone, film yourself, and really watch your form and technique. Now, on the kicks, you gotta be extra careful, please. You don't want to do a twist and mess up your knee. That is like horrible. Knee injuries are terrible. So let's say a roundhouse kick is a side kick that comes from the back in. The bottom foot is crucial in any side kick. So when I'm in dominant stance, I'm gonna do it this way so you can see my back foot, my bottom foot. It comes in this way, okay? In this way so that I can lean on that foot and I can kick, okay? It comes in and it's very, very, very light because you want your heel to be able to pivot. There's a pivot there so that my knee is not stuck in this position where you can mess it up. Plus, it's very hard to do this. Doesn't even feel right. If you're coming around, your foot has to be turned. Same thing on a side kick. Your side kick, you're coming in this way, Look at my foot. Dominant stance, my foot comes this way, my knee comes up, kick in, down. Look at my bottom foot. It's not like this. That just doesn't make sense. Okay? So if you're in dominant stance, your foot has to turn, and then you have your knee coming right over your toe. You do the kick, and you come down. This all takes practice. Once your body memorizes how to do it correctly, it'll continue to do it correctly. What I want to avoid is you doing the moves wrong with improper form in positions where your feet positions where you can hurt your knees, or you're not getting the quality movement, where you're not seeing the results. So please, 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 we're so early on in the program, take the time to see what you're doing. Have body awareness. Have control of your moves. Be mentally in the game and be paying attention. If you don't have a mirror, it would be better if you have 4 mirrors. 1 in front and 2 on the side, so that you can see every angle of what you're doing. But make sure that you're twisting and that your abs are squeezed, like on the downward elbow. There is a squeeze. Look at that. You're working all your abs when you're doing that downward motion. It's not like this. There's nothing happening there. You're working your shoulders. You need to focus on the twist and the crunch. The twist, the twist. So I hope that's helpful. I'm very much into form and technique because I don't want people to get hurt. So I will continue to share my thoughts on the form of Core de Force, and I hope that I can help you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or comment on my video. You can find me on Instagram or on Facebook. Search Becky Brosette, or shoot me an email at coachbeckyb@gmail.com. Make sure you're eating right, drinking your Shakeology, hydrating, and using your Performance Line supplements. So till next time, guys, day 11 up next. Are you ready?